and welcome to another Miss Jody's Musical Minutes. I'm your host, Miss Jody. In this episode, we are going to talk about some toppings that we're going to put on our notes. And those note toppings are called articulations. Let's check them out. It's freezing outside. All these pizzas. All these pizzas are so warm. Oh, they smell so good. Cans of pizzas here. All right, I got a meat lover's pizza on top. I got a veggie pizza. I got a extra pepperoni. We got a taco pizza. We got an extra cheese pizza. Anybody want any plates? Save some for me. Okay, I don't know about you, but I'm hungry now because as soon as you show me a pizza, I'm pretty sure I want a pizza. Did you know last week on Tuesday it was National Pizza Day? That's right. So this is very timely. So what does all this have to do with music, Miss Jody? You're talking about pizza and all you're doing is making me hungry. Well, when you order a pizza, you have to decide what toppings you're going to put on the pizza, and that really changes what the pizza tastes like. And in my household, I have two kids that absolutely want the meat pizza. Put on the bacon, the sausage, the pepperoni. The other kid and I like the veggie pizzas, like we like to put on the mushrooms and the peppers and the onions. And my husband, well, whatever scraps you have lying around in the kitchen, just throw them all on the pizza. Perfectly fine for him. So all those pizzas are very different from each other. And we haven't even talked about the really crazy different pizzas like the buffalo chicken pizzas and the ham and pineapple and the taco pizzas. Again, Miss Jody, what does this have to do with music? Well, when we have our notes in front of us, we have to play them a certain way. So we add toppings on top of our notes to indicate how we're supposed to play those different notes. So these symbols, those extra little markings that are above our notes, are called articulation marks. And there are some that are very common that we see all the time. So here, let's take a look at them. The first one is called a staccato. It is represented by a dot over the note. The staccato marking means to play the note short and separated from the other notes. The next symbol that we see is a long line called a legato mark. This mark indicates that they want the notes played very long and connected. The next kind of mark that's very, very common is an accent mark, which is like a letter V on its side. This mark means that they want the note to have a heavier sound, to strike it harder when you first play it. The next kind of mark is an upside down V, and that is called a marcato. Marcato means you're going to play it short and accented. Then we have these long lines that are kind of arched lines, like kind of a rainbow line, and those lines connect a bunch of notes together. It could connect just 2, it could connect 25 notes together. These long lines are called slurs, and that means we have to smoothly connect all the notes underneath that arched line. We have to connect them all together and make them as smooth and connected as possible. These are some of the most common articulation markings that we see all the time. Now, if I'm going to demonstrate some of these, you might get a better understanding of what it means when I say that there's different articulation marks. So I'm just going to play some scales and give you an idea of what those different markings would sound like. The first one would be staccato. unseparated notes. The next one would be legato. If I was going to do some accenting, I might put accents on a few different notes, and some notes wouldn't have any accent at all. So you can hear that there's certain notes that had a little heavier strike to them. In a marcato accent, we are making it short and accented. So you see, we have all those different kinds of markings and different kinds of sounds. The other one that we talked about was a slur. So all those notes were underneath that long line like a rainbow, and that kept all those notes connected together as smoothly as we could make them. At this point, I need to introduce something that is just for the string players in our orchestra. I might even need just a little change to my outfit. Okay, now I'm ready. I have in my violin earrings with a violin on one side and a bow on the other. So there are some markings that only the string players get to see and use to change what their notes sound like. Have you ever watched an orchestra play? Did you ever notice how the bows, that stick they use, the bows all go up at the same time and down at the same time? Yeah, that's not just an accident. Not at all. That's a highly planned out pattern of going up and down together. So in the string music, we see some extra symbols that are that I'll put under the articulation umbrella, and that is to tell them whether their bow is going to go up or if their bow is going to travel down. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, besides aesthetics, does it really matter if their bow is going up or down or whatever? Well, actually it does. The notes that they play with their bow going up inherently have a lighter sound to them, and automatically, in the opposite way, the bow coming down creates a little bit heavier sound to the notes. And you can make sure and play the up bow real hard if you need to, or you can be real light on the down bow, but the notes generally have just an inherent trait to them that up bows are a little bit lighter and down bows are a little heavier. So in their music, they don't have every note marked, but they have markings for specific sections to tell them, hey, we're going to change the plan here, or we're going to have a specific pattern of up and down in this area, and you will see two different symbols. The symbol for the up bow is the letter V. The symbol for the down bow looks almost like a square outline, but with the bottom missing. So it just has the side, the top, and the other side. And that indicates the down bow. Now, there is another way to make notes happen on the string instruments besides just by using your bow. The other way the string instruments play notes is by plucking the string. By plucking the string, the name of that is called pizzicato, and it can be indicated in their music with the letters P-I-Z-Z. Kind of like the start of the word pizza. Psh. Anyhow, so if they see the word pizzicato, or the abbreviation PITZ, they know that they're supposed to take those notes and create those notes by plucking the strings, and then When the composer wants them to go back to using their bow, they use the word arco, like this. Yeah, no, I need 4 pizzas. Yeah, you have the meat one, the veggie one, the supreme one. Yeah, 5 o'clock would be good. Sorry, I just had to order some pizzas because this video made me hungry. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a better understanding today about articulations that we find in our music. So again, to do a little review, we've talked about the notes on the 5-line staff, and we have talked about how we make those notes come alive by using dynamics, and now by adding the articulations in our music to make it so exciting and so vibrant for you to listen to. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Go order yourself a pizza. Don't cook dinner tonight. You deserve it. And have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next episode of Miss Jody's Musical Minutes. Bye for now.